I used a $3 million antique to pry open a hidden room and finally found food, biscuits, and steaks. Suddenly, I heard a noise outside the automatic sprinkler system had turned on. I lay in the mud, enjoying the moment, and fell into a deep sleep. On the third day, I kept looking for any possible escape. I looked up and spotted a vent in the ceiling. I knew this was my way out. I stacked tables, chairs, and dismantled bedboards, anything I could find to reach the vent. Then, I smashed a $1 million vase and used 2 shards to make sunglasses. Now protected, I began prying open the vent, but after all my effort, I found the vent was tightly sealed with reinforced screws. My hope was crushed once again. That night, I spotted a janitor on the security cameras standing at the front door. I ran to the door and wrote a note, hoping to slide it through the gap, but the door was so tightly sealed and soundproof there wasn't even a crack. I could only watch helplessly as the janitor walked away. On the 4th day, I came up with a new idea. I carved a small hole in a wooden board to try unscrewing the bolts. But the board was too fragile, it snapped in two. I didn't give up. I gathered every usable plank and repeated the process. Finally, I managed to unscrew one bolt, but I fell from a high spot and broke my leg. Even so, my survival instinct wouldn't let me quit. After an entire week of effort, I finally removed every screw. Before leaving, I wrote a letter of apology to the mansion's owner. At last, I escaped that hellish place.